Alright guys, well these poopies, in their attempts to harass the rabbits, they've ripped my buckets and they're cracked now. Right here, there's nothing I can do but replace it. So there's two of them. These darn. So I had I had a baby cage around the water area because they keep on running through and ripping it out. And if I run the water indoors, the rabbits can chew on it. So I don't know what I could do. PVC, I guess, but that's just going to be later fixed another time. We're going to do the buckets and show you how to do that. I guess it's an opportunity to teach you how to make one of these. They last a long time. I mean, years. They've been out there for years. Until you have some rambunctious poops that want to get bunny rabbits and break them. So I have a couple food grade buckets. Gosh, I hate to waste them. But oh well. From Tractor Supply right here. And I'll use those buckets for a garden. Because now they got drain holes. So I got 2 Tractor Supply buckets. One left. One food grade, one left. There we go. Okay, so let's go bring them over here. Drill a hole in it. And I think, so the threaded pipe I'm using is 5/16 threaded with a 1/4 inch barb. I think. You do whatever size you want. Whatever fits on the plastic pipe. You know what I mean? Here, let me set this up. Hopefully the dogs won't knock it over. Alright. Alright guys, so let's drill. Okay? So you need your piece and you need your drill bit, and you make sure with anything you drill that your drill bit is not bigger than, it has to be just a bit smaller than your screw, okay? So 1 inch from the bottom so you don't suck in like debris and stuff, has room to settle, that way it doesn't go in your pipes, okay? So I already did one, I'm gonna do the other. There we go. See? Then we're gonna thread it. And yep. And then we're gonna I'm gonna put Teflon tape around it and then we'll do it, okay? Alright, so we got Teflon tape. Just gonna put it around my thread and then we're gonna thread it, okay? Just thread it in here. They're ripping up my shade material. Okay, got one down. Alrighty, so got that on. Now let's thread it. So you just thread it in your hole nicely. Just turn it. The reason why those cracked, they're old, and then the dogs just yanked these out. So I'm gonna Ziploc the the thingamajigger on the pipe on. So if they ever get hooked, they can't like yank it out. So, but I have to be able to lower it to the floor when I open up the cage. So I have to have the pipes long enough. So here's one down. Let's thread the other. So I use this stuff as try to use this stuff, I had it on hand as a temporary seal. This stuff doesn't work. Like, there's no pressure in this. And it still didn't work. I sprayed and sprayed and sprayed it. Didn't work. So, and the tape doesn't work either. It doesn't stick for nothing. Bought this kit for for a plumbing deal I had for a pond, but didn't work. So I thought, oh yay, something that'll stop water from leaking, but no. You have to just plumb things perfectly, and that's when it comes to plumbing, absolutely has to be perfect. Enough Teflon tape, enough glue, enough time to let the glue set. Perfect holes. No threads. If you do end up like messing up and having like leaks or something, you can use a potato pillar to peel and make these pillar on the edge, the plastic edges, to make it smooth. Usually I only need to do that when I'm putting like smooth pipe in, but not threaded pipe. Alright, so this is a system I already have hooked up. So let's throw this one on. The pipes are clear, so they get green on the inside. That's to be expected, you know. Alright, I think we're good. Pretty sure there won't be leaks. Now let's fill her up and connect it. I'll show you. So, Bear, Boots just wants to play. He's not trying to eat. And you're trying to eat, and just know it. Let's put the old one to the side. The new one right here. Oh, I jerked off the stuff here. Hold on, let's put this camera right here. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing here. Alright. Okay, so where is... Oh, the spring's right here. Darn spring. Okay, so I have two things. I have an automatic watering one where it has a float valve like that. And then I also have it teed off to this. They like this better. They get fresh water. And so just a little, but in the summer it's too hot for them. They'll burn themselves. Hey, I'm trying to film here. Okay, let's hook this up now. Yeah, these tend to get too hot. That goes on that one. And this T goes down there to this one. Oh, it's too far away. Boop. We'll go right here. Here we go. There. But you have to fill it up. Let the air out. That's what we'll do. So yes, that's how that works. And then let's hook up the other one. Oh, I'm gonna zip tie it. That's what I'll do. I'll zip tie it. I'll find a zip tie and zip tie when I'm done. Alright, next one. Next one is on this side. We gotta cut new pipe. We gotta cut new pipe over here. Okay. You're naughty. You guys. Boots, I know you just want to play with Bunny Boo Boo because he always plays with the babies. But Bear doesn't know that. He thinks you want to eat him. Alright, so let's measure. Let's go from here. See what they do. Alright, so we got that. Now we have this looky thingy here and the water thingy here that got pushed over. Got pushed over. This is not in use. Alright. So let me get it. I gotta zip tie that one down. Okay, let me open this and zip tie it. The water got opened up here. No bunny. we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna zip tie this. We're gonna do it right here to this thing so it doesn't move around. I don't want it to move too much, so we're gonna do it right here. These dogs get in my way. I had it. You guys drive me nuts here. Sometimes I just gotta do stuff without you. I need you locked up. Oh, my back hurts. Whew. There we go. The rabbits can move these, so you want to make sure they're tied down. There we go. So don't move them. All right. That's tied down. Yeah, you gotta tie down those water bowls. The rabbits moving around. Alright, we got a metal tee here. The reason why we use metal tees, because the plastic ones decay in the sun. So you want to use metal everywhere. So this is about that much there. Boom, cut it. And then we'll put a tee on. Here, beep, 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 beep. There we go. Now we're gonna go that way. And then we'll cut you right here. Okay, put you right here. Oh, and you're not watching. You're not watching. Sorry. It's hard to tell if you can see what I'm doing or not. Alright, so I put this pipe on right here. Can you see what I'm doing? Alright. I don't want to put the camera on the ground because the dogs will run over it. Alright, so here's the pipe here. I cut a piece off. I connected it and cut it right here. Put the T on right here. And then put this on the T. Boom, like this. And then we're going to cut, we're going to cut it just a little bit to go from here to this nipple thingy. So we're gonna connect here, boom. And then this one, I always like to do 2 different ones. You never know if one breaks, right? Okay, and this one goes right on here. All right, and that's it. And that's, now we got a zip tie so it doesn't get yanked out. I got a little bit left for another one. If you want to, got to redo another one. Whew. So that's how you do that. Let's fill the water thing up. Super easy. Just make sure your fittings are all the same size as your pipe. Okay? Doesn't matter what fittings you get, what size, as long as they're all matching. Okay? And you can always buy adapters, but I'm gonna water that. Ugh. Oh, the hose is right here. Sun's going down. It's like 100 today. I wait for the sunset. Isn't that pretty? Oh, blinding my camera here. Sunset. Yeah, it's too blinding for the camera. Alright, so babies, let's fill you up. Oh, I'm a dirty mess. I'm always a dirty mess. I had to do some beauty tips here for dirty, messy homesteaders. I can clean up real good. Alright. Let's... Alright, so you fill it up. And another reason why I like the liquors is they're easier to take off to vent if you need to. And you just push right here if you need to vent air. There. So you put that on. There we go. Make sure that's good. I think that's a little too tall, actually. I put it on the bottom one. There. There we go. See, make sure everything's working. Boop. That water's working. You push that, and there's that. And then, see, no leaks here. Golden. That's golden. That's what I like to see. I just gotta go get the zip ties. Fill those buckets full. And put the lid on if you got a lid. I don't have a lid. So. And put a whole bucket over it maybe. Nah. I never put a lid on, and I never have mosquito problems because the water goes so fast. But I do put copper pennies in there. That's a trick for you. Anything copper will ward off algae and bugs. Alright, let's do this next one. Yeah, copper pennies. Really good in a thingamabob. Alright. One-hander here. Really good in drinking water, I mean to say. Let's go ahead and get the air out here. See? It's a lot easier to disconnect. There we go. Get the air out. Plug her in. Push right here. And every, so often you're going to have to clean these out because they get moldy. I'm going to go get zip ties and tie this at least. So, that's what we're going to do. But yeah, no leaks. Perfecto. The water buckets last at least 4 days. So I can go on vacation 4 days. So they'll last maybe 5 days. Depending on how many rabbits are drinking out of it, So, to the very top will last about 5 days. But I don't like to fill them up so high. That way they have fresh water. That's it. Oh, get my camera wet. Okay, guys, that's it. This one's rocking and rolling. It's old. So you have to put these in front of it. Keep the dogs from knocking it around, but I'm always checking. It's got a small leak, but I need more buckets I gotta get some buckets. It's always good to have buckets on hand. Alright guys, so that's how you set up a water for animals that, you can do quail, rats, bunnies. You could do it like that with your chickens too if you want, but I like the closed system with the chickens. That way I don't poop and pee in them, you know. So pigs on a bigger scale, use the IBC tote. All right, guys. So I'll just talk to you later, and subscribe and like it. Peace. Sunrise, sunset.